Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com. Time for an NHL rundown for our professional handicapper, Steve Duncan. We got a pick from all 13 games on this monster card. Let's bring him right now. Steve Duncan, find his premium picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Steve, how's it going tonight?
It's going good, my friend. Had a pretty good night. Basketball went really well. Went 1-1 for my NHL plays. But I think I'm 3-1 in basketball or something like that. So NBA is flying, and excited for an amazing card tomorrow. I'm this card for tomorrow, so let's get at her.
Yeah, let's get at her. That's right. NHL 13-game card. We'll get started here with the Jets and Rangers. We see the Rangers minus 125, total 5.5.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this game a little more for the side. It's going to be tight. But because I think it's going to be tight, and you're going to have Hellebuyck in net. Hellebuyck has been a little shaky as of late, but I think he'll come correct here against the Rangers. And Shesterkin has been out of his mind. So we're going to go under 5.5.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Find the link in the description. Jets and Rangers under total of 5.5. We'll continue here on our NHL rundown. Be sure to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Steve's premium picks. Find the link to his page in the description. All right, let's continue. Next game up will be Maple Leafs and Flyers. Maple Leafs minus 135 with a total 6.5.
Yeah, the Flyers are just too beat up on the back end. They got 3 of their original starters are injured right now. And I'm going to keep on going with my lean that I thought the Flyers were going to fade down the stretch. They just have too many green players, and they're not used to this physical NHL for 82. So I am going to go with the Leafs here. They've owned them. Like the Maple Leafs in Philadelphia have owned them, like won the last 6 and convincingly. So I'm going to take the Leafs at minus 135. I think the Flyers can still pot a couple against Samsonov, and the Maple Leafs can probably pot 4 or 5 here. So we'll go over 6.5 as well.
All right, Steve Duncan says Maple Leafs here at minus 135 and over 6.5 here against the Flyers. All right, we'll continue here, guys. Be sure to click that link in the description. Get to Steve's handicapper page. Get those best bets for Tuesday's action. All right, let's continue on here. Next game up will be Penguins and Devils. Devils minus 135, total 6.5.
The Devils just have looked horrible on this last road trip. The only thing that has me a little bit concerned is when teams play bad off of road trips, usually their first game back, they go balls out pretty well. But I don't trust the Devils to do that. I certainly don't trust their goaltending. And you would think, well, you shouldn't trust the Penguins. But the Penguins have been playing with some pride the last couple games. And you're getting plus money on it. Devils coming off a Western road trip. I'm going to take a shot with the Penguins here with the plus money.
All right, Steve Duncan, you can find his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Penguins and Devils. The play will be on Penguins here, plus the 114. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown. A pick from every game on this monster card. Next up will be the Blue Jackets and Red Wings going head-to-head. Red Wings minus 166, total 6.5.
These two teams have gone way over the total. 3 of the last 4 times they played. Like I'm talking like 6-5, 7-2. So I'm going to stick with that. I don't think the Blue Jackets are going to be trying to shut down Detroit at all. And Detroit's going to come in angry, I would imagine here. They need this win hardcore. And they're not a great shutdown team. Goaltending isn't the greatest. So I'll go to over 6.5.
All right, Steve Duncan, you find his premium plays at Tony'sPicks.com. Blue Jackets and Red Wings says go over total of 6.5 goals. All right, we'll continue here with the next game here on the board. That will be Senators and Bruins. We see in this one the Bruins laying 218, total of 6.
Yeah, this is a sneaky over, too. Korpisalo is in net for the Senators. He's not very good. The Bruins' defense has been way overrated this year. They haven't been playing all that great defensively. Now, I imagine they might put Swayman in here, but I don't see why. I think they would go with Allmark. And Allmark has been the lesser of the two goaltenders for the Bruins. And the one thing the Senators have been able to do all year, really, is score. So let's go on and over here. Over
All right,
6.
Steve Duncan says here, Senators and Bruins to go over total of 6 goals. Hey guys, look for Steve's handicapper page in the link and get on over and get his premium picks, long-term passes available, your best value right now over at TonySpicks.com. All right, next up will be Hurricanes and Islanders here. Hurricanes minus 162 on the road, total of 6.
The Islanders are slowing down. They don't have all that much depth in their lineup, and they're trying. They're trying all they can do, but they got to get some better replacement players so they can give their top 6 guys, their main guys, a break throughout the season, because they fade almost every year, and I think they're going to do it here. Hurricanes, on the other hand, these guys are speed demons, man. Islanders, slow plotting team against a speed demon Hurricanes team. I like them in regulation, minus 110.
All right, Steve Duncan says here, Hurricanes, Islanders, Hurricanes in regulation, minus the 110. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown for the games here on Tuesday on this 13-game card. We continue on with Avalanche and Blues. Avalanche road favorites, minus 205, the total 6.5.
I'm going to take a sneaky play on the Blues here. Binnington, their goaltender for the Blues, has looked like he's got that fire in his eyes like they did the year they won the Cup. And when he's playing that hot, he is hard to beat. And the Blues are going to be very much up for this game. Not to mention, I believe the Avalanche have like the Florida Panthers or something like that. That it's a look-ahead spot. I don't think they're going to be terribly too concerned about the Blues here. So the Blues have been playing well. At plus 170, I think the value is there to give them a shot.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at TonySpicks.com. Avalanche and Blues, likes the Blues here at plus the 170. All right, let's continue here on this NHL rundown for the games here on Tuesday. Next up will be Sharks and Predators. Predators, big line here, 395, total sits at 6.
Yeah, I'd take the puck line for the Predators. San Jose's giving up the ghost. And the Predators just keep on rolling. Love their game. I don't think they're going to... let's see what you got. They got Florida after this, but San Jose's just too bad of a team. So I'll take the Predators on the puck line.
All right, Steve Duncan says here, Predators puck line against San Jose. Lay the puck in half here at plus the 148. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown for the Tuesday card. The next game will be Canadiens at Oilers. Oilers 380, total 6.5.
Oilers minus 2.5. I think they're going to destroy them. I'll have lots of other bets on this too, so come over to my site and take a look at them, because I'll have a few bets on this. But that's the one I like for you guys right now. I think the Oilers will beat these guys pretty soundly.
All right, Steve Duncan says here, Canadiens Oilers. Canadiens here, alternate puck line, lay the 2.5 goals at plus 120. Hey guys, click that link in the description. Get on over to Steve's handicapper page and get signed up to his packages. You use that promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save that 20% off. All right, let's continue on here. Next game here on the board will be Sabres and Canucks. Canucks minus 192, total 6.5.
I generally don't like to take a team back to back on the road, but they just rolled over Seattle. I didn't even have to try that hard. And I haven't been very happy with the Vancouver's form as of late. Buffalo needs this win in a big, bad way, and Vancouver's kind of comfortable in their spot. They're going to make the playoffs, and I think that's maybe why their form is a little down right now. Not that desperation. The Sabres will have a lot of desperation in this one. So they're playing that rookie they brought up from the minors too, and usually in goal, who is very good, and I'll get his name in a second. But quite often when you bring these young goaltenders up, hot shot goaltenders up, Devin Levi is his name. when you bring the team rallies around him, and they want to win for that kid. He's a great kid. Everybody loves him. Went down to the minors, didn't complain. Now he's getting a chance to come back up. His numbers in the minors were very, very. So I got a sneaky feeling the Sabres are going to rally behind him and win this one against Vancouver.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his premium plays over at TonySpix.com. Sabres and Canucks. He likes the Sabres here at plus the 160. All right, we'll continue here, guys. And click that link in the description. You'll find Steve's handicapper page over at TonySpix.com. Get signed up to one of his long-term passes or one-day pass you can as well. You see that promo code TONY at checkout. We'll save you that 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Next up will be Wild and Ducks. Wild 218 on the road, total 6.
Minus 1.5 for the Wild. Ducks have given up the ghost. They're already thinking more about their golf game and how they shanked on the 8th than they are playing this game tonight. That's what they look like anyway. So I'll take the Wild minus 1.5.
All right, Steve Duncan says in this one, Wild and Ducks, Wild puck line, lay the goal in half, plus the 114. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. We'll work through the 13 games on this card. Next up will be Lightning and Golden Knights here. Golden Knights minus 142, total 6.5.
I love this play. I like the Lightning here against the Golden Knights, coming off a big win against Florida. This is the time of year when the Lightning start to get down to business. And the Golden Knights look very good at all. So I'm gonna take the plus money here. A lot of plus money plays, a lot of road plays, which gets me maybe start to wonder a little bit. But I like a lot of road teams. A lot of like a lot of plus money plays this time. The Lightning they always come through at this time. They always start revving it up for the playoffs, and the Golden Knights have just not looked good. Goaltending hasn't been very good. They got to they got a lot to figure out there in Vegas. I think the Lightning win it.
All right, Steve Duncan, find his best bets over at TonySpix.com. Lightning and Golden Knights. Lightning here plus the 120. All right, let's continue on here on this NHL rundown. We'll get through all 13 games. Next up will be Blackhawks and Kings. The Kings at home minus 375, total 5.5.
Kings shouldn't be getting minus 375. I don't care who it is. There's no way I'm laying that. But one thing they have been able to do is they've been able to shut down teams, and the Blackhawks are pretty easy to shut down. Pretty pop gun offense. So I'm going to put a little sliver on this because, again, we're going back to the plus money. See if the Blackhawks can only score one goal against the Kings. I think that's very reasonable that that's possible. So the Blackhawks under 1.5 plus 135 team total.
There you go, from Steve Duncan. Find his premium plays at TonySpix.com. Blackhawks and Kings. Blackhawks team total under 1.5 goals. The return here, a plus 135. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Find the promo code 20 at checkout. You'll save 20% of all premium packages from Steve Duncan. Find a link directly to his site, to his profile page over at TonySpix.com in the description. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Next up will be... That's it. We got through them all. All 3 games. I thought
I was wondering.
Where was that other one?
I thought that was the last game.
That was the last one, yeah, because that's right. It just my line service had the Wild Ducks as the last one, but we already covered that game, so we got all 13 in for you here on our NHL rundown. And, of course, we're heading into a huge week of action here, not only in NHL, but, of course, on Hoops with March Madness, NBA as well. Even baseball is going to begin in a couple of days in Korea professionally. Good start here from Steve here. NBA's been rolling. All right, what do you have, Steve, going on over at TonySpix.com here for action on Tuesday?
Yeah, with March Madness coming. Last year, I had a 31-9 record March Madness, so... You might want to catch me up on that. I'll have some great plays for that. Hockey tomorrow. I've already got 2 best bets out there already. Like this card so much, I've already got 2 best bets. I don't know which one I can call the best out of the 2. So you can go purchase that right away. We're hitting at a very high rate on those. And of course, I'm a high volume guy, as I mentioned every time here. Your real best value is taking the weekly, monthly, yearly packages where you'll get a lot of volume, you get a lot of picks, and I hit generally at around 60 to 65%. Great ROI. Your return is fantastic. So that's what I would recommend. Tomorrow I'd probably have, since I'm going so well on NBA, I'll have some NBA and lots of hockey picks. So hope to see you there, everybody.
That's right, guys. You got to work with Steve Duncan over at TonySpicks.com. And of course, click the link in the description. You'll land right on Steve's handicapper page, and you'll scroll here, and you'll be able to find all the premium pick packages. Best bet there on the board, or the long-term passes. You got, as you said, that 1 month pass will get you all of Steve's premium plays for the NHL for 3 days. Probably get you the remainder of the regular season, as well as NBA regular season, even to that play-in round. The entire March Madness tournament is covered as well, and also about 3 weeks of baseball when you get that 1 month pass. So a lot of coverage here right now with all these sports overlap, and it's exciting time, guys. So we'll also save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Steve's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. You'll land right on the page. Get on over there and sign up. Also, individual plays available too, as you can see, best bets and whatnot. Also, individual plays a la carte available as well. As you scroll down here, we call it sort of the pick ticker, where you see the individual plays for sale. You can buy those as well. Remember, 1 day passes sold to profit guarantee. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. Not on the long-term passes, because they're sold already at a discount. So that's how that rolls. And of course, promo code applied on all sales, multiple, as all the picks you put in your shopping cart, it's covered on all of them there. So that's how we roll there. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. Steve, as always, great having you on the show. Continue your success, and we'll catch up with you again for tomorrow's games.
See you later, everybody. Enjoy the games.
Enjoy the games. For Steve, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.